How's it going, everyone? So today, I read on MMO Champion that 5% of the WoW player base is gone. For whatever reason, maybe they're waiting for new content, maybe they're playing Rift, maybe they're dancing and having a life, I don't know, whatever. It's just, they're gone. So, I wanted to talk about that. A lot of people make threads and they're just like, WoW's bad now, WoW is old, it's an old game and people don't want to play it anymore, rah! So we're going to talk about that, because I don't think so. I don't think WoW is bad. I don't think it's old that makes it unfun. Did I just say that? I don't know. I don't think the problem is it's old. I think the problem is a lot of the game mechanics that they've tried to implement, and they're trying to force people to do things. It's like having a square block and a circle block, and they're just saying, let's put down some square holes. They're like, okay, and then they try to jam the blocks into the holes, like, this one isn't fitting. Maybe we should make them both circle holes. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh no, the other one isn't fitting. So that's kind of what Blizzard's doing. And we're going to talk about that. First, we're going to talk about raiding. Pug raids are non-existent because of the guild system, and people, casuals, want pug raids to get content instantly, because that's what we live in. We live in an instant society that wants things now, like DVRs, like Netflix, like YouTube, like Hulu. That's what we want. We want those things because we are busy people, even though we might not be busy, but we want things instantly because we are in the ADD generation. And that's what people want. And heroic raids should be catered to the hardcore players, while casual players should have normal instances be catered to them. And that's what it should be like, two different difficulty systems. So normal should be puggable, they should give less powerful rewards, they should require less preparation, and they should just be a casual experience for people that don't care as much about being the best geared, and they just want to experience the content at their own pace and go through it and just have fun. While heroics should be catered to the hardcore players that want to raid, they want to be the best, and they should have more reason than gear to be raiding. So maybe they should add like 2 bosses that are specifically heroic only, and people would probably rage and be like, I want to experience that content too. It's like, okay, too bad. There has to be something that's for hardcore raiders only, and it should be common sense that players that put more time into the game get rewarded with more. And that would give the game a vanilla-like feel, because you saw players in vanilla that had really good gear, and you were like, wow, they're actually, you know, pretty good geared, and they have cool gear. And now everyone's just clones. It's like, look, I have tier 12, you have tier 12, you must be a hardcore raider. Nope, I'm a casual raider, I have tier 12, but I have heroic tier 12. Like, it's just stupid. It's stupid. PvP. PvP is boring because they've added nothing new. They added Warsong Gulch and AB clones, which is just taking an old car and painting it a new color. There's no new elements to PvP, such as in Burning Crusade they added arenas, in Wrath they added world PvP zones like Wintergrasp, even though it was kinda bad, but it was at least new, and it was something different, and they didn't really do that in Cataclysm. They kinda just painted over old things and tried to update them and make them more fresh, but ironically they didn't really do that as much with arenas, which is the most popular form of PvP, at least it seems so, because there's just so much competition in it, and it has so much strategy, and of course they added rated battlegrounds, but it doesn't really seem like it's as popular as arenas, and you would think they would just focus on arenas and make them so much better than they already are, because they have the potential to be just awesome, and they just didn't really do that. Battlegrounds are still fun, but it feels like they just need some new elements to them as well, like no more capture the flag, no more node capturing, something different. I'm sure you could think of something different if you thought about it for a while. And that's my opinion on PvP. As for 5-mans, I think 5-man should take on the style I was talking about earlier, where 5-man heroics are more difficult, they have a couple more bosses, and they're preparing you for heroic raids, while normals are more casual friendly, puggable, and they're more for having fun and moving through the content at your own pace. Finally, I want to talk about events, because events are outdated, they're rarely updated, and events are really underrated and should be looked at with more importance by Blizzard. One of the biggest problems people have is they have nothing to do when they aren't raiding, doing dailies, or PvPing, and events have the potential to fill that void. The Darkmoon Faire, for example. The Darkmoon Faire has the potential to be an awesome event. It can have daily quests that give tickets instead of gold, and with those tickets you can go on rides and buy cool prizes that cater to how you play the game, like a raiding trinket or a PvP ring, or fun types of items like the toy train set. They kind of have that already, but it's just really boring and really poorly implemented. And you could have more in-game concerts, like with the Taran Chieftain people, and add some more bands and more songs, and add more competitive things like tonk battles that reward you tickets for winning. I guess more mini-games is what I'd be trying to say. Main point being, events have the potential to give people something to do outside of raiding and PvP, and Blizzard treats them more like content annoyances that they have to occasionally update and add new achievements to. Anyway, that's my current take on the game of what could be improved or changed, and I would love to hear your comments below on what you agree with, what you disagree with, and your take on all the things that could be improved or changed with the game. See ya!